Welcome to numerologist.com. My name is Vannessa and I'm from Beyond Your Sun Sign. This is your weekly tarot reading for September 6th to September 13th. Let's get started. Okay, so take a deep breath in and exhale. Now think of a number between 1 and 3 in your mind's eye right here. That first number that popped up. Was it a 1? Was it a 2? Was it a 3? If it was a 1, all right, it's the Temperance and the 5 of Pentacles. So because you're not moving and you're not progressing out of fear of being broke or lacking or having too much of a financial sacrifice, you're actually just creating that. The universe is such a fickle bitch. Like, it's so funny how what we think and what we feel is literally coming back to us. So we'll not make a decision because we have that fear of lack. And then what happens is our lack of decision ends up bringing more lack. So that's where you're at this week, recognizing that you've been too complacent, where it's like, okay, well, it's not too bad. I can manage this. Let me just chill here for a little bit. You know, opportunities are 100% in the horizon, and maybe it's been a lot easier for you to say no to small little opportunities. So the universe is like, well, are they even serious about, you know, wanting more for themselves? Because you've just been kind of chilling right here, not doing anything to rock the boat out of fear of, you know, lack. What you're actually creating is more lack. So move. I know it's very easy for me to say that, but move and flow. The universe is never going to be able to reward you if you're not moving, right? Something as simple as just going to an interview, even though you know you aren't going to necessarily leave your job for that job, at least you're signaling to the universe that you're willing to make some movement and you're actually putting the action behind it. So the universe will reward that, but it's time to at least consider the fact that the lack of movement is creating and perpetuating the fears that are the reason why you're not moving. All right? Okay, if you chose card number 2, we have the Devil card. You know, I'm teaching tarot right now, and this is like everybody's most feared card. I personally don't mind it, but my Pluto's in Scorpio, so I actually prefer this kind of relationship, especially, you know, my Venus is in the 8th house as well, so this is my kind of relationship. You're locked in for life. Like, you can try, you know, burning your way out, you can try cutting cords, you can try, you know, burning up contracts. At the end of the day, this is one of those twin flame relationships. This is what we don't see. This is the other side of the Lovers card that says, yeah, there's always going to be another side to a relationship, because it's not always going to be honeymoon phase, right? Relationships are hard work. So this week we're going to be seeing more of the struggles attached to love and relationships. But, you know, in my opinion, it's better to have that pain, to know that we're still alive and we're still breathing, and that our heart is still beating, as opposed to, you know, not taking those risks and not falling in love or opening yourself up to this sort of commitment. Because this is a big deal, right? Like, this is karmically connecting with somebody in a major way, and it is time to just embrace that, because this could be really, really beautiful, you know, and usually this is the best kind of sex, right? Am I wrong? All right, card number 3, we have the Queen of Wands. So this is feminine fire energy. So a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Let me just take a look here. I want to know what's going on. So this Queen of Wands person is so sandwiched between their pride and ego that it's very hard for them to move forward. And intuitively, they're like, come on, I know that I need to make the first step in order to get forward, but their ego and their pride really has them so grounded, so rooted. I think it's time to find a manipulative way to get to this person. So I know that sounds really brutal to like manipulate, but like, it is what it is, because there's too much bad blood being created with this Queen of Wands. So we want to try and ease some of the tension here, because it's just conflict, right? So the best way to do it is to appeal to their pride and ego. You know, oh, you're the best at doing that, so can you do that? You know, but you're so good at this. Maybe you should do this, right? Things like that as a way of kind of giving them the compliments, giving them the praises, but having an ulterior motive. I know that sounds kind of sketchy, like, and I'm sorry, I apologize, but this is part of that process. This is part of how we relate to other people and how we embrace their traits that they need in order to feel fulfilled. So we're kind of doing God's work, but we're also kind of manipulating, but it's for the highest good. So keep that in mind. It's out of the highest good. It's out of creating more peace and harmony in your life and their life. Intuitively, they know that they need to make the first step. If you just give them that little praise, that little kind of high five, they will then take it the extra mile, and then you can just kind of sit back and be like, all right, all I did was light the fire, and this fire sign is off. All right, so of course, if you would like a personalized reading, do not hesitate to reach out to me. You can find me at my website, beyondyoursunsign.com, or through Instagram at beyondyoursunsign. Love you guys so much, and I will see you next week. Bye.